Hello Queens and Kings, my name is Thandeka Shabangu. Welcome to my channel. If it is your first time here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Welcome to today's tutorial. Today's tutorial, we'll be doing our alphabet. We'll be doing our alphabet F. We're still paying the debt, Pela. We're just going to add the alphabet. We're going to sprinkle them in between the tutorials. So we're going to be doing our alphabet F. What materials we'll be using for today's tutorial? We're going to be using our check beads. We're going to be using our upholstery thread. And we're going to be using our needle. Only 3 things. Not too much, ne? Only 3 things. So, Queens and Kings, let's get started. This is where we stopped last time. Like I always say, one thing about the letters, the alphabet, is that what you learn from one alphabet, you're going to apply it into another. So now as we're going to do the F, look at our E. If you remove this bottom part, is literally the same as our capital F. So one thing that you're going to learn from one letter, it's going to help you to apply it at another letter. So let me continue before I bite my tongue. Now we're at the corner. You pick up 2 blue beads. Every time when you start a new line, you're going to pick up 2 beads. Ne? Then you're going to pick up your yellow beads. Now we're starting with our capital F. Going to keep adding. Your yellow beads. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is well. Today it is spring has sprung. If you are at home on 2 September in South Africa, my friend, there's nothing I can do to help. If you're at home 2 September in South Africa, I know. Just stay at home. Stay at home. I'm joking. So for this part, you're going to have 8 beads in total. We currently have 6 beads. Let's add 7 and then 8. So once you have your 8 beads, you go back to your blue beads. One blue bead and another. Okay, so now we're going to turn. You're going to pick up 2 blue beads, insert it under the bridge. Then you're going to pick up 1 yellow bead. We're doing the top part of our F. Let me hold it like this. Then you're going to pick up 1 blue bead. So after the yellow bead, you're going to add 3 blue beads. So this is the first one. Now it's our second one. Now it's our third one. So once you've added 3 blue beads, our background color, you go back to the yellow. You add your yellow bead. So now what you're going to do for the rest of the row, you're going to add your blue beads. So I'm just gonna continue with it off camera, and then I'm gonna come back. Okay, so now we're turning. We've done our blue beads. Now we're turning. You pick up 2 navy beads, insert your needle under the bridge and up. You pick up your next bead and up. Oopsie. Your next bead and up. Your next bead and up. Now you're going to pick up your yellow bead. Okay, sorry, I had to re-add my thread because it was running out. So now you're going to add your yellow bead. You go back to your blue bead. Pick up another blue bead. Another blue bead. And then you're going to pick up your yellow bead. The top part of your capital letter F. And then for the remaining part of the row, you're going to pick up your navy beads. So once you've picked up your yellow, you're going to pick up your navy beads. I'm going to do this off camera. We're going to meet when we're doing the new line. I've done adding my 2 beads. Now we're starting a new line. You pick up 2 beads, add them underneath. You take your needle, you put it underneath your bridge, your thread bridge. Then you pick up your yellow bead. Then you pick up your blue beads. Another blue bead. In fact, you have to have 3 blue beads. So this is the second blue bead. Now add our third blue bead. And then we pick up our yellow bead at this point. Then you go back to your blue bead. So for the remaining part of the row, for the remaining part, you're going to add your blue beads, and then we are going to come back. So this is where we are. So for this part, okay, let's turn with our 2 navy beads. So you're going to continue adding your blue beads, except or also at the center. We're not going to add our yellow bead. We're only going to add our yellow bead at the top and not at the center. So you continue picking up your blue bead. one by one, one by one. Another blue bead, another blue bead, another one, another one, another one, another one, another blue bead, and then you're going to add your yellow bead. You pick up your yellow bead, and then blue beads again, another blue bead to finish it off. So we are done with our capital letter F. So this is our capital letter F. So now we're going to do our small letter F. So I'm just going to come down with our navy, and then we're going to get started with our small letter F. So for this row, we're getting started with our small letter F. You're going to pick up your 2 beads at the corner. Then you pick up another bead. Oopsie. Going to add another blue bead. And then you add another blue bead. You add your blue bead. Now you're going to pick up one yellow bead. One yellow bead. So once you've added the yellow bead, for the rest of the row, you're going to add blue bead. You're not going to add any other bead, but only blue. You've added your navy beads for the rest of the row. So now you're going to start a new row. You're going to pick up your 2 blue beads. All we needed for the previous row is just a dot, just one yellow bead. So now we're going to make the long part of our F, the stick part of our F. So you add another navy bead. You add another navy bead. So now you're going to add your yellow bead. First yellow bead. Remember, this is the stick part of our F. We add another yellow bead. You add another yellow bead. Another yellow bead. Another yellow bead. Then you add another yellow bead. Okay, so once you've added your yellow beads, so you have to have 7 yellow beads in total. You're going to go back to your blue bead. Pick up your blue beads. You pick up another blue bead. So this is where you are, ne? So now we're starting a new row. At the corner, you're going to pick up 2 navy beads. Once you've picked up your 2 navy beads, you're going to pick up another navy bead. And then another navy bead. Another navy bead. And then you're going to pick up a yellow bead. How would you know that your yellow bead, this one yellow bead should be the same as the only one yellow bead on the other side? So they have to align. They have to be parallel to each other, or directly proportional. No, those are not the right terms. But they have to be opposite from each other. Yeah, they have to be parallel from each other. This one and this one, they have to be parallel, 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 yeah, from each other. And then you go back to your navy beads. Pick up your other navy beads. So now you have to put on the cap for our F. This is where you're going to pick up you're going to add the cap for your F. So here you're going to add your 1 yellow bead. This is the cap. And then you go back to your navy bead. So for the rest of the row, you're going to add your navy bead. The first navy and the second navy. Okay, perfect. Ne? So now you're turning. So now as you're turning at the corner, you're going to pick up 2 navy beads. 2 navy beads. This is your other navy bead. And then you're going to pick up 1 yellow bead. So this is the cap. And it goes up and then it goes down. It's like the cane, the top part of your cane stick goes up and then it goes down. So now that's why we put our yellow bead on the inside instead of on the outside of our F. So we have our yellow bead here. Here is our yellow bead. So now, queens and kings, for the remaining row, for the remaining part of for the rest of the row, you're going to add navy bead. Now you at this point you're done. You're not adding any more yellow beads. The only focus is the cap. So now you continue the rest of the row with your navy bead, and then we're going to come back. So queens and kings, now we're at the corner. You pick up 2 navy beads. So now our focus is the cap. So we're going to push until we get to the cap, and then we're going to start changing how we do things. By that I only mean adding the yellow bead. Yeah, I know I made it look like it's something drastic or something different. No, all I meant is that we're going to add a yellow bead. So we continue adding our navy beads all the way. All the way, all the way. You add your navy beads. So you have a navy, another navy bead, another navy bead, then you're going to add your yellow bead. This is what I meant by we're going to change, we're going to react. You add your 1 yellow bead. We're focusing on the cap part of our F, ne? Yeah. As you can see, queens and kings, then you pick up your navy bead. And you add another navy bead. Then your last navy bead. Okay. So this is how it is, queens and kings. This is where we're going to stop for our capital letter F and our small letter F. As you can see, this is our small letter F and our capital letter F. So this is where we're going to stop, queens and kings. Thank you so much for watching, queens and kings. I love you guys so much. Please, queens and kings, if you can, please watch the ads on the videos. They really help a lot. Thank you so much for watching, queens and kings. See you on the next video. The next video is going to be a beaded pattern. We haven't done a pattern in a while. I always say that, ne? Yeah, but it's going to be a beaded pattern. Thank you so much for watching, queens and kings. I love you guys so much. Remember to love yourself, respect yourself, honor yourself, and have fun. And if you're indoors on the 2nd of September in South Africa, find a way to go out, please. See you on the next video. Bye.